What up guys, TC here, as always. How you guys doing? And bringing you another Battlefield 3 video. This time on, you guessed it, Devonman Peak, playing with one of the subscribers, DC. If you ever want to tag along in one of the games, just send me a friend request on PSN and we'll try and get something sorted, because that's pretty much the main aim of this channel, is to basically get sort of like a community going with you guys, and just sort of make a really good, not a clan, but a good playing squad or whatever for Battlefield 3 now, and then Battlefield 4 in the future. I will be playing on PlayStation 4, so if you're not crossing over to next gen, I may pop over to PlayStation 3 for some BF3 action now and then, but as soon as that's out, I'm going to be mainly playing on that. Anyway, this game is pretty good. We actually, when we joined this game, we had 182 lives, and the enemy team had 414 tickets left on their account. Anyway, this video is going to be called The Nearly Comeback, and I'm going to essentially ruin the video by saying that. But it was a cracking game. We pretty much started to take control of the game as soon as we pretty much got going, and yeah, this is the resulting gameplay. But today I'm not going to commentate over the gameplay, because the gameplay pretty much commentates itself, I find. And that's just a quick point, is I think commentating on gameplay is quite hard, hence why I want to sort of bring in live comms, just because that you really get thrown into the moment there with live commentary. You hear our tactics, you hear what we're going to be doing and all that jazz. So I think that's something I hopefully will be doing in the future, but we just need to get the technology and the setup right for that to become materialised. But the topic today is sort of going to be an introduction to myself. It's something which Hoose has done really well on his videos, and it's something which I've not really done on mine. So I think it's well overdue that I do something like that. Anyway, so this is just going to be a quick overview to who TC is. If I could do special effects, there'd be a little bit of a swing as I said that. But yeah, so I'm TC. First of all, guess. Yeah, that is actually my initials of my name. I'll just give you my first one, Tom. And yeah, so that's how I got that, because there's actually two Toms within my house at university, and the other Tom had lived there previously to I, so he got obviously called Tom all the time, and I got renamed TC, which isn't a problem because that's pretty much my name now. It's more of a nickname. It's a nickname, but everyone knows me as TC, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm currently a student at Lancaster University, studying a master's, which is why I find finding time for making these videos at the moment that little bit harder, because I'm currently undertaking my dissertation. And yeah, so that's all that jazz. Yeah, so sort of my hobbies, my passion, pretty similar to Hoose's in that sense, which probably makes sense because we're friends, so we have a lot in common. I like photography, as does he. I am not saving up for a Leica as much as I'd like to. I'm currently shooting with a 550D. I don't have quite a prolific portfolio as Hoose, but I'm much more of a snapper as opposed to a proper photographer. But I've got the kit, so I'm really interested in actually shooting. That was a cheeky helicopter takedown with my AK. Unfortunately, I've never managed to snipe a helicopter out of the air just yet. Yeah, but I'm really, going back to the photography, really interested in doing sort of space photography, sort of doing the Milky Way. That's because some of those photographs are fascinating, and it fascinates me just to what's out there in general. So yeah, so I shoot with a 550D. No specific lenses just yet. I love my 50mm because oh my god, the bokeh is wonderful. But I will be saving up for a L lens, and I think it's a 24 to 105. So that'll be something which will be coming in the future once I've got a job. But I also like sports. Very much a mad rugby fan. Don't play so much now, but I used to. It's something I'd like to get into, but I'm not the biggest bloke in the world, so I would fear, knowing my luck, my first game I'd be matched up against Manu to a laggy or something like that, and I was just like, oof, not worth the risk. I also play golf. I'm very much a fair weather golfer, as I'm sure many of you are. It's a great sport, the most frustrating sport in the world. One hole you could be playing the best golf of your life, and the next hole you could be playing like, oh, I don't know, someone who's never seen a golf ball before. But it's that challenge which I really relish, and something which I really do enjoy. It was something I was hoping to actually pick up more this summer, especially because the weather's been so superb over here in England. That's where I'm from, by the way, if you hadn't guessed. And but unfortunately, the dissertation has taken its toll, and I've had to prioritise a little bit. Yeah, so sports I'm something very into, and I very much ate. Sorry, I'm just putting the bottle cap off my bottle because it's a bit hot today. I'm just trying to hydrate myself. It's very important to keep yourselves hydrated, guys, especially in this hot weather. Sorry, I had to take a sip. Where was I up to? Golf, yeah, it's something I'd like to, as I say, get really good at. I think it's very good for corporate lifestyle, which once I've graduated in December, I'll be applying for jobs, hopefully in the city of London, so that'll be quite cool. But yeah, it's something important to have. It's like if you can play golf, it's a great way to sort of communicate with future clients and all that jazz, so it's something I'd like to definitely improve on. So you may see some vlogs of me playing golf or going to the driver range, and you'll get to see how bad I am in real life. But yeah, so it's golf, photography, sports. What else do I do? I'm pretty boring, actually. Obviously, video games. Very much into first-person shooters, as you'd be able to tell with Battlefield. Battlefield has really transformed my love for gaming. It's something which I never really took seriously up until sort of Battlefield 3, because I got so into it. I'm not saying I'm definitely not the greatest player in the world, but I consider I can hold my own, I think. And definitely when you're in with a squad, that's something which DC has really opened my eyes to. DC is a wonderful, wonderful squad member. We always sort of stick to objectives, and yeah, I'm very much the tank driver within the squad. As I say, if you ever want to play a game, just hit me up. But yeah, so that's sort of what I do. Yeah, it's I just thought it was well overdue, something just to sort of introduce myself to the channel. It's as I say, as more and more vlogs are uploaded by Hoose and myself, you'll get to know us even more, and that's something we're hopefully gonna do, because that's what it's very much about, this channel. We're about connecting with you guys, whether via the videos themselves, the comments, or Twitter. You'll notice we'll reply to almost every comment on here, which is something which not every YouTuber does, and it's something we hope to continue as we grow and get bigger, is just to sort of be in touch with you guys more and more. This is a proper old-fashioned tank versus tank battle. No skill here. This is just who's got the better engineer, and you'll see who comes out on top. But yeah, as always, Conquest is, as I say, it's to and fro. It's one of those games which can be fun, can be quick if you've got a good team, but also one-sided and also quite boring. This was one where it is tense, as you can see, where we've got 7 lives left, holding all 3 flags. And yeah, considering where we started off with almost nearly 300, well, I think it's 280 lives less than they, I think it was a cracking game. As I say, if you ever want to grab a game with me, just hit me up on the PlayStation Network, or message me your PSN ID on the YouTube inbox stuff, and I'll add you, and we shall get a few games together. One of the best ways actually to get in touch to me is to follow the Hoose and TC Twitter name, just because it's on my phone and it's more immediate. I get the notification there and then, and unlike YouTube, I actually have to sign on to my laptop and all that jazz. Anyway guys, this is coming to the end of the round. I hope you enjoyed it. It was one of those games which was very close, and we really tried to push for the win here, and unfortunately, as you can tell, it's not going to be that, but it was an almost epic comeback. As always guys, this is TC. I hope you've enjoyed today's videos. We've got plenty of them in store. So keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting, and yeah, don't forget to follow us on Twitter because, as I say, that's the most immediate contact in which you guys can have with us. Okay, this is TC, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later, guys.
Fucking smash that so hard.